Okay, this is a quick video to show you how you can use your Casio graphical calculator to generate sequences that are defined inductively, as in it gives a term-to-term rule. So it might tell you the first term or the first two terms, and then give you a rule for getting between terms on that. It's a real pain without a calculator to generate more than the first few terms of sequences like this, unless it's a really simple rule. So find the first 5 terms and the 20th term of the sequence Bn such that B1 is 5, so the first term is 5, and Bn, the nth term or the current term, is 2 times the last term plus 3. So to get from one term to the next, you add on 3 and then you double the result. So what I'm going to do is go to the recursion mode. So menu, and you see this recursion number 8. So I'm going to go across to there. I could have just pressed 8. Recursion. So okay, so we need to define it as in how do we get to the next term from the current term. So this is given as how do you get from the previous term to the current term. It's really not much different. So I know that to get to the next term, I take the current term, I add on 3, then I double the result. So I'm going to write an plus 1, the next term, equals 2 times a current term, an, plus 3. So that's the start. So that's the rule. And then the other thing is what is starting point. So if I go to set, this gives me a way to set the table. So I want to tell it that A1, the first term, is 3. So if I press A1 here, you see that change. So if I press A0, it gets me to define A0. I want to define A1 as the first term. So if I go down here, I can tell it that A1 is 5. Now, as far as the table settings goes, I want to start, certainly I want the first term of 1. Now I could do the first term of 1 and then the last term 5, and then I could write down the answer to the first bit and then do the 20th, but I'm just going to go from 1 to 20. So I'm going to start at 1, end at 20, and I'm going to generate the table. Okay, execute, and then just press table, F6. So then it gives you, this is, so the first term is 5. You should check if it looks right. So if I add on 3 to 5 and then double, do I get 16? Yes. If I add on 3 to 16, that's 19, and double, I get 38. Yes. If I add on 3 to 38, I get 41, double 82. So it looks right. So the first 5 terms are 5, 16, 38, 82, and 170. The 20th term, this is the bit that would have taken you a long time without a calculator. If I just go on to 20, it's a very large number. It's 5.76 times 10 to the 6. So it's 576 and 4 zeros.